Alright, got a much shorter video today. Just Halloween Town and that's it. Man, I am excited though. Because I'm a little bit biased. I love Halloween Town. I'm a little bit biased because Nightmare Before Christmas is pretty much my favorite movie ever. Like, not just like Disney or animated, it's just like my favorite movie. Just in general. It really made me wish there were more NPCs around here, but I mean, there's pretty much no NPCs anywhere else aside from Traverse Town, so there we go. Well, I actually no, there was like there were like two of them in Agrabah, which actually kind of surprised me because I never actually noticed them before. And I do like the little disguises that Sora, Donald, and Goofy have. Sora's some kind of vampire demon. Goofy's a Frankenstein's monster, and Donald's obviously some kind of invisible mummy. I don't know. Yeah, I do like the dark, kind of like gritty, like feel to the world, like the Heartless. You know, like even like the Shadow Heartless, kind of like yeah, they kind of look kind of grainy and like a little dirty. You know, I like that. Like everything kind of has that little cover on it. Huh? That's strange. Now that mean passive I can understand, but why doesn't my Keyblade not hurt them? Well, are we supposed to hear something? Oh, hey. Who's he talking to? I guess Sora, Donald, and Goofy, because there's no one else here. Oh boy. Ah man, I love Jack. He's awesome. Yeah, I just can't even explain why I love this movie so much. It just like defies reason. Because it doesn't have the deepest characters, it doesn't have the most spectacular plot, etc., but I don't know. I just love it more than anything else. Like, it makes me a little bit sad we're not going to see it in Kingdom Hearts 3, but I can understand why. There's not much left to do in it anymore.
Then I'll go attend to the decorations.
Okay, you do that. Okay, no, that way. But yeah. So yeah, seems like Jack somehow tamed the Heartless. Don't know how he managed that, but hey, good for him. Yeah, I don't think it's ever really like explained very well. Yeah, and here's Jack's house. You can ring the doorbell, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, again, I do kind of wish we got to actually see some of the citizens, because I remember really like loving how there were a whole bunch of monsters walking around, you know, because it's Halloween Town. But you know, there was like a devil, like a behemoth, like a giant like zombie kind of guy, a melting man, a grim reaper, witches, mummies, zombies, clowns, and whatever Dr. Finkelstein's supposed to be. Or Finkelstein, I think he is.
Oh, I've got it.
I can't read this book at all. It just has scribbles in it.
Heartless need a heart.
And I don't know how he knew they're called Heartless, but whatever.
Certainly, a heart's not all that complicated.
I mean, I guess he just looked at the emblem. It's like, oh, they're Heartless, I guess. I don't know. I guess that kind of makes sense. Yo, I don't know. I don't understand this whole like container with a lock thing. I don't get it. Why does it need a lock? I don't understand. I mean, just a reason for Sora to use his Keyblade, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, so what happens if you do give a Heartless a heart anyway? What happens? Oh man, he totally unlocked that heart, you guys.
Amazing.
Hey, who are you strangers I just noticed?
I'd like you to be a part of this year's Halloween.
God damn, Jack is tall.
What's this Heartless doing here?
Oh, the Heartless came to town.
Like that guy must be like 7 feet tall or something.
I can't get them to dance with me. So, the doctor and I are trying to improve the guidance system.
The what? Wait, what did you say?
He's quite a genius. Okay, doctor, let's continue.
If he's so smart, how come he's confined to a wheelchair?
Emotion.
Terror.
Yeah.
Fear. Hope and despair. Mix them all together, and we have a...
But you didn't mix them together. They're just on the table there. But okay. Whatever. I don't know how this works. I'm no scientist. Where's Igor? Shouldn't he be helping out? I love Jack. Maybe we should put the heart inside the Heartless.
By adding memory.
Yeah.
Sally? Sally?
God, his brain looks like a devil fruit.
Don't know why I bothered creating her. Sally's got the memory we need. See if you can track her down.
No problem. Sora, would you like to come along?
Sorry, I'm just watching because I just like to see them talk, I guess. I know it's a little bit weird, I suppose. Yeah, Jack actually does use a couple of magic spells, so he does make a good replacement for Donald, because he actually does, you know, use magic. And for some reason, he has a Winnie the Pooh book page in his library. Don't know why. And of course, now the Heartless actually start to attack.
We have a major crisis. The Heartless are complete.
Hey, how come the back of his head is blinking? That ain't right.
Stop them.
Wait, who's we? Eh.
Maybe our experiment triggered something. Everything will be fine, Mayor.
I do appreciate Jack's optimism. He's like, yeah, it'll be fine. Who cares if there are demons running around? It'll be okay, Mayor. It'll be a-okay. Yeah, so now they'll actually attack. So let's see, voice actors. Jack is Chris Saradon, I guess it's pronounced it. He's reprising his role as Jack, or his speaking voice at least. And aside from like voicing Jack and pretty much everything he appears in, he doesn't really do much else. The mayor and also Barrel, one of Oogie's boys, the one with the pale white face with the round head, is voiced by Jeff Bennett, who I talked about already. Yeah, so we'll get to the rest when we get. Oh yeah, and Locke, the devil one, you know, the one of Boogie's boys, and Dr. Finkelstein is Jess. God, I can't even read this. I can't read my own handwriting. It's Jess something. Jess Harnell, that's it. Who, surprisingly enough, is Wacko Warner. Yeah, a lot of range he has there. He's also Crash in a couple of the more recent Crash Bandicoot games. Captain Hero, and also Secret Squirrel from the the 1993 Secret Squirrel cartoon. I wasn't the only one that watched that, right? Other people watched that too, right? Yeah. Yes, of course. Now we actually finally get to a world where those ghost Heartless are actually appropriate. Did you see they did the stage slide thing? Hey, Zero. His weird handkerchief dog, I don't know. Oh, there she was, just hiding behind a rock. Or a tombstone, I suppose.
Everything's going great. We're going to have the best Halloween ever.
Yeah, you say that every year, Jack.
Now is your memory.
Let me just reach into your brain and snag it.
You mean this?
No, that is a twig. A dead flower.
Jack, I have a bad feeling
I do like how Sally's like only role in this game is to be like, Jack, everything's gonna fuck up. I mean, she's right, of course, but she's still kind of a Debbie Downer.
They'll dance just as I envision it. Trust me, you're going to love it.
You are going to love it. And Sally also voices Shock, the the girl of Oogie's gang. Yeah, a lot of shared voices here. Like 3 pairs of shared voice actors in this world. But she's God, I can't read my own handwriting. What, is she gonna say something? Oh, here come the Oogie boys now. Well, thank God they announced their names, or else I would have no idea who they are.
What should we do?
Yeah, anyway, so Sally and Shock are voiced by Kath Soucie? Sousey?
Tell Oogie Boogie.
She voices Phil and Lil from Rugrats. She also was one of the voices for the Master in Fallout 1, along with Laura, one of the Master's followers. I think was she the spy? I think she was like the follower of the Apocalypse's spy. I don't quite remember. She's also Qbert from Futurama and Helga's mom from Hey Arnold. Just name a couple of her roles because she has a whole bunch of them too. Yeah, a lot of yeah. Same thing with Jess. He had like 100 freaking roles. I decided only to name a couple. Why would you need it? Wouldn't a lot of surprise kill a person though? It's called a heart attack. Well, then again, I guess considering the world we're in, that would be kind of a positive for the people here. And of course, Oogie Boogie is Ken Page, who is reprising his role because he's always Oogie Boogie. The only really other thing he's ever done, he was that giant alligator from All Dogs Go to Heaven. Yeah. Actually, I think Oogie Boogie's a little bit underappreciated. I mean, he's no like Jafar or, you know, Gaston or Maleficent, but I think he's a good. Well, actually, I like him more than Maleficent, to be honest. I think he's a good enough villain. I mean, his whole plan in the movie is to just eat Santa Claus. I mean, how you can't get much more evil than trying to kill and eat Santa, you know? And for no reason too. He's like, it's Santa Claus. I'm just gonna eat him, I guess. I don't know. I'm hungry. Yeah. See, if you look closely at the shadows, they kind of have a little bit of a grainy texture to them. It's a, it's kind of a small touch, but it's a welcome one. Yeah, poor Santa Claus. He isn't even in this game. I hear the white mushrooms. Yeah. So I don't think I explained these guys too well. Basically, they mime what they want, and you gotta use the appropriate spell. Do it 3 times in a row, and you get a you get like magic and like some synthesis material. But you don't get a lot of experience out of it, though, unfortunately. And of course, if you hit them or use the wrong spell, they'll just get angry and run. I didn't want to, play Simon Says with each and every one of them. Especially if I have to use Thunder, because that would just hit a whole bunch at once. So the mayor's just like... Wait, did you see Jack there? He's like bobbing his head really fast. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to actually turn around and look at the tombstones. So I fuck up. Wow, what a surprise. Yeah, I remember these ghosts from the movie because they weren't actually like, they weren't stop motion. They were like animated and then like overlaid onto the movie or something like that. Which made it a lot more impressive when they actually like interacted with the environment and moved objects around. Yeah, you sure got me, Mayor. That sure was a surprise. Yeah, see, Jack did it again. Man, I've had to watch this Nightmare Before Christmas like 20 or 30 times. Seriously, I love that movie. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I do appreciate how this, how we actually get like a little rendition of This Is Halloween. Well, when there's no Heartless around. That's nice. Yeah, because like aside from like that and like Atlantica, there really aren't very many worlds that actually have like, well, Disney worlds that have like music from the movie in the world. Yeah, surprisingly rare. All right, let's try it again.
There you go. This time it's sure to work.
So why did he have that thing just lying around? You know what? I don't think I want to know. Oh shit. Wait, how did it bounce that way? Idiots. I guess he just got up on his own. I don't know. Yeah, Doctor, if you're so smart, how come you haven't made yourself a new pair of legs at work? Or I guess a new spine, I don't know.
We lost them.
Oh, come on, Jack. There's literally one direction they could have gone in.
After them, quick!
Oh, gee, they went down the one path that they could possibly have gone down. Well, you don't say. Like, seriously, there's nowhere else to go but the graveyard. Yeah, no shit they went that way. They really need a cutscene telling us that? And there's that spiral mountain. Yeah, apparently, I remember, like the makers of the movie didn't want there to be, like, magic in Halloween Town for some reason. So they kind of waved off the hill as being, like, mechanical or something. Yeah, even though there are witches that fly on broomsticks, there's apparently no magic in Halloween Town. I don't know. I mean, that's what they said, not me. Makers of the movie. Oh well. I don't know. I mean, there's clearly magic. Like, what are those broomsticks mechanical too? I mean, there are potions and stuff. You know, like I guess that's not really magic, because the potions don't really do anything magical. Well, actually, one turns like water into mist, which is, I don't know. That seems a little bit magical to me. And the other one, Sally just uses to drug her father, so to speak, make him go to sleep. Yeah. Yeah. So, what happens if you do implant a heart in a Heartless anyway? I guess that's just something that science is not ready to answer yet. Yeah, if you set that little platform on fire, you'll be able to ride it up, like, back to the graveyard as a little shortcut. Which is nice, I suppose. Man, Sora's Keyblade looks so out of place here. It's all bright blue and orange, you know, on top of the grays, blacks, and browns of the world. And the occasional dark orange. Wait, where did... Oh, Jack vanished for a second. Yeah, I do like how... Yeah, I guess it seems kind of fitting for Jack to be a magic user. I mean, I guess with his spindly arms, him being a brawler just doesn't work very well. He just kind of like dance around a bit. I like that. Like he does that little stage slide too. Man, I wish I had a bathtub that walked around. I'd cruise downtown. I'd be the coolest guy on the block.
I knew Oogie Boogie was behind this.
Well, yeah, no shit. What other troublemakers are there in Halloween Town? I mean, yeah, they like scaring people, but they don't do anything devious on purpose. Except for Oogie and his 3 henchmen. Yeah, I don't remember Oogie Boogie's mansion being this big in the movie. Yeah, I completely forgot I didn't have Donald with me. But the thing with that Trinity Mark is, it was originally on Oogie's Manor in the original version of the game. But the problem was that if you beat Oogie Boogie before getting that Trinity Mark, then it was gone forever. And you would never be able to get it. Yeah, it somehow slipped my mind I didn't have Donald with me. It looks a little bit cramped in there. That is a kind of a clever way to get back up there, though. I like that. But yeah, so of course, in the Final Mix version, they changed the Trinity Mark and made it, you know, outside of the manor. Yeah, I do like the different Heartless we get. We get the Ghost Heartless, though we've gotten them like 10 times before. You know, mummies and gargoyles. I like that. You know, it's just a couple of monsters. It's nice. Yeah, but I do like this because this is like the only like animated. This is like until like Dream Drop Distance. This is the only animated Disney film not part of like the official Disney canon. You know, it was, you know, under their Touchstone like subgroup or whatever. So it's kind of a Disney film, but not quite exactly. You know, again, it's not part of like the animated Disney canon. Yeah, until like the Three Musketeer world and Dream Drop Distance, it's the only, you know, animated movie not to be, you know, part of the canon. And of course, we also get, you know, Tron and Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, those live-action movies. And apparently we were supposed to get, I think we were supposed to get gargoyles for Kingdom Hearts 3, but it just never happened for some reason. Of course, I never actually watched gargoyles as a kid, so it doesn't really mean much to me. And of course, we're actually gonna get Toy Story and Monsters Inc., so that's nice too. I kind of feel bad beating the crap out of these little kids, but they're little shits, so I guess they deserve it. Yeah, I think you actually have to beat them so you can unlock that switch, which will unlock the door to Oogie's lair. Have a heart. Alright, geez, calm down, kid. Oh god, the way her mouth moves is just, ugh. It's a little... Yeah, Barrel's all his fault. Wow, Barrel, I can't believe you did this. Poor Barrel. Well... Oh, jeez. Looks like you fucked that up. Man, Barrel, you just fuck everything up, don't you? There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, I think you actually have to hit that switch to, yeah, get the green door. Thank you for telling me about that, Shock. Yeah, I finally have guard after like what, 7 videos, 6 videos. Yeah, I don't even remember which video this is. Oh well. But still, way too long to have something as simple as a guard. Though I suppose I did give up the shield, so that explains why it took so damn long. Oh well. Not like I really needed it, because I'm just that good. And also because I'm playing on beginner, so there we go. There we go. Yeah, he has a face of himself, a picture of himself on the door. Now that's classic, you know, egotisticalness. Yeah, I hate that when they like have one line that's not voice acted and then move towards a cutscene that is voice acted. Like, why not just make the whole thing voice acted? It's kind of awkward. Yeah, I'm not really sure what his plan's supposed to be. Eat the heart and then you'll have the power to control the Heartless? I don't really get it. Oogie, you're pathetic, but I love you.
Nobody disrespects me.
I mean, he's kind of pathetic, but I can't help but just love him. I mean, he really wasn't... Well, actually, yeah, he was a little bit pathetic in the movie. Because he was just, like, so terrified of Jack before he actually ever did anything. He's like, oh shit, it's Jack, he's gonna beat me up. Ugh. I mean, Jack's just like a... He's literally a pile of bones. He has no muscle. Yeah, so the whole thing here is to hit the switch to lock Oogie in so you can actually hit him. And of course, he'll automatically knock you down after, you know, a few seconds. It's unavoidable as far as I know. There's no way to like glitch yourself up there permanently. Yeah, if you hit the dice, I think you could hit them back at him. Yeah, there we go. And like the higher the numbers, like the more dangerous. Yeah, like he'll roll dice, and depending on what he gets, he'll, you know, like summon Heartless or activate a trap or something. It's pretty fun, actually. Yeah, of course, when you actually get back up to him, he's pretty pathetic. He'll kind of like give you like a half-hearted bitch slap, and that's about it. Yeah, and as I found out, he can actually heal himself. I never knew that was actually a thing. Because, you know, I played this game like, you know, a bunch of times, but he's just never done that. Let's see. Huh? Yes, I think he's going to heal now, because again, I fought this guy like a bunch of times. I've played through this game a lot, but I've never seen him heal himself. Yeah, I think he's off to do it right now. Yeah, he just takes like, yeah, there's just this purple smog comes out and heals him. I don't think there's any way to stop it, really. I don't know. I didn't even know he was going off to do, because again, I've never seen him do that. Yeah, okay, I guess you can laugh. I did really fuck that up. You okay there, Oogie? You're kind of jogging him. Okay, I think he's good now. He's unstuck. There we go. But it's a clever little, it's a nice, clever little way of fighting him. I like that. You know, kind of, gets the whole gambling thing, his whole gambling motif. Yeah, it took me forever to realize that he says, "Come on, baby," when he's throwing his dice. For some reason, I always thought he was going, "Ahar, matey." Like when I was a kid, I was so perplexed. I'm like, why is he talking like a pirate? Never did that in the movie. God, just let me. Yeah, there we go. Let me just beat the crap out of this guy. Bag of bugs. Yes, I love that half-hearted bitch slap he tries to do. Ah, damn it. Come on. There we go. Did I kill him? Is he dead? Oh, looks like he shit himself. But bugs came out instead. Ugh. Oh. Okay. I kind of feel bad. Poor Oogie. What? Was it? What do you mean? Why was it a failure? Because it didn't make Oogie control the Heartless? Yeah, then there comes this bullshit, which I really don't like. It's kind of dumb. Yeah, for some bizarre reason, Oogie Boogie just kind of fuses with his mansion. I don't really know why it happens. It just kind of does. Yeah, it comes straight out of nowhere. He looks like he's in horrible pain. Yeah, the funny thing about this is, yeah, how that happened? I don't know. What are those dark globs? Who knows? Yeah, I do love this. He's not really doing anything, and then you can just walk away. You can just leave. Nothing's stopping you from just going. I love that, because, yeah, he looks big and intimidating, but he's not really doing anything. It kind of reminds me, well, I suppose this game came out first. In Oogie's Revenge, he kind of gets... He gets, like, really huge. Like, I think he kind of, like, fuses with his mansion in that game, too. For, like, the final boss. Yeah, I liked Oogie's Revenge. That was actually pretty fun. A weird little musical game. But, you know. A lot better than frickin' Atlantica, that's for sure. So, yeah, it's stupid. You just gotta go around defeating these dark zits. And then he'll die. For real this time. At least until Kingdom Hearts 2. Because no one actually stays dead in these games. I think Clayton is like the only person that's died in this game, in this entire series. It doesn't like come back somehow. Like even Ericus is like kind of in Terra's heart, so he's not entirely dead. I don't think. But, like everyone else that dies comes back somehow, pretty much. Whether Maleficent resurrects them or they just spontaneously come back for some reason, or some bullshit with nobodies, who knows. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Clayton's like the only person that dies in this entire series and just stays dead. At least the only one worth mentioning. Like it seemed like Ansem died. You know, Ansem the Wise. It seemed like he died, but he came back. You know, like all the Disney villains from this game come back. Well, you know, the ones that got killed off. You know, like Queen of Hearts obviously doesn't come back, but like Jafar comes back. Well, he didn't die, I suppose. Jafar. Like Ursula comes back, Oogie Boogie comes back. Who else? Well, Hades doesn't die either. Okay, I guess Oogie Boogie and Ursula are the only ones that actually die. Jafar extracted the genie. Well, yeah, obviously aside from Clayton. Hades doesn't die; he just kind of gets beaten up. Same thing with Captain Hook; he doesn't die either. Well, except he doesn't come back in Kingdom Hearts 2. Whatever. Maleficent dies, but she gets resurrected somehow. Apparently, like, remembering her is enough? I don't know. Oh, good, we did it. We defeated the giant mansion that isn't actually hurting anybody. I guess he was summoning Heartless. And he is sitting on the keyhole, so had to be done. That's a little bit, huh. Man, that's just so gross looking. I wish we had gotten to sing a song to beat him instead, like in Oogie's Revenge. Even though that game came out after this one. Okay, I guess he just crumbled to pieces. He was kind of in the middle of it, and then the cutscene just kind of stopped. But whatever. I guess that's close enough. Hooray! Yep, now we only have one more Disney World to go. Well, we haven't actually beaten the Olympus Coliseum yet, so I guess that's 2 technically.
Sally.
Either way, next is Neverland. For some reason, yeah, Neverland's just again, I guess for the first time, the last Disney World you visit,
Next time, we'll do it
or at least the last one you're supposed to visit. Oh no, not the Heartless Halloween Festival. It was my favorite. Oh yeah, I really love Pumpkinhead. It's nice and powerful, and it looks pretty nifty. Blood? Muscle? I don't know. It's okay, Doctor. It's complicated. I don't think even Nomura knows what a heart's supposed to be in this series, but there we go. I mean, you mean like you need oodles and noodles of magic to make a heart, apparently, because hearts are basically just magical orbs in this series, essentially. Sure seems that way. It really does. It seems like every game, hearts are able to do something new and magical. I swear, it's kind of weird. Whatever. Again, I'm not even sure Nomura knows what all the hearts are supposed to be. And yeah, it kind of robs you of a bit of MP, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice. There we go. It's nifty. I like it. Of course, again, I might just be biased because, you know, I love Nightmare Before Christmas so goddamn much. Yeah, I hope that Jack is a summon like Ariel is, or I think they're called Lynx or something. Like, I hope Jack is to be one too, like Ariel. But yeah, that's it for now. Next time we'll be going to Neverland. And I think I also make a quick stop to the Olympus Coliseum too. I don't quite remember. But I guess we'll see when, you know, in the next video. Poor Oogie Boogie. yeah, I'm a better wizard than Don will ever be. Yeah, I think you actually get a Keyblade. Yeah, you get a Keyblade from Merlin if you get, you know, the most basic form of every kind of spell. But it's kind of a shitty Keyblade, honestly. But anyway, that's it for now. See you next time for Neverland and maybe the Olympus Coliseum. I don't remember off the top of my head. See you then.